Yo, where's my music? What the hell? There we go. This thing one too. That's kind of loud. There we go. That's better. All right, let's check our character before we start day 3. Cool. I really want his prefix for my AoE shit. Omen idols. Ooh. Vertical. Kind of sucks. I don't think it's worth giving up armor. I think we don't do bone glamour anymore. Blood boots. Yeah. Blood boots are kinda rare, slightly. Probably still worth trying. Oh, I hella nerfed this. Get more points. Weapon or jewelry? Hmm. I don't really have any weapon or jewelry that I would use. Like Omnis or whatever. Wouldn't drop here. Hmm. I'm not really doing many tomes, so I can take this off for now. Alright, cool.
May the weaver's threads grace you, traveler. How may I assist you?
I cannot do that.
You're a wizard. Yep. Hello, wizard. Still need to get our blessings. Holy shit. Terrible blessing luck. It's been a challenge. Alright. Oh, we have bees. These little dudes. Right, we need more bees. Give us more bees. There we go. More bees. Alright. Stack us up.
He has watched you die. The Ark hungers.
I don't remember if these things can even drop omen idols. There has to be higher tier.
Oblivion will find you. Thunder follows.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. It's an interesting ring. It's a 25 int ring. That's a lot of int. Very smart ring. Do we use that? Reduced move speed kind of sucks, but 25 int is a lot of int with CDR. I feel like I do use this. Need to fix our resist though before I do.
I cannot do that.
Giga ring. Hey, what up, VSync? Yeah, I stream sometimes. I have a bad habit where I stream a lot and then I go to not streaming at all. I'm not good about consistency.
I cannot do that.
When there's a lot to do, yeah, if I have something that I'm trying to do, I tend to stream a lot more. As soon as I get bored, I don't stream as much, or I'm making videos or something.
Fools.
Depends. I don't really have time to make videos and stream. Or it's hard to do both, I guess. we go. Dude, that bee buzzing sound, do you guys hear that? No, it's too quiet. It's just this subtle, like, from the bees. My game is really quiet. Alright, check this ring out. 25 int with word per second. Reduce move speed. But it should be worth swapping out. God, that's a lot of int. Is this worth? I think so. It's worth, right? We lose a little bit of ward decay. We gain strength, so we don't even lose armor. As soon as we get more flat armor, it's probably worth. Alright. We're doing it. Are these bugged? Did it actually drop like this? Or is it the UI bug? Oh, what? Oh, I guess they dropped exactly duplicate. Okay, I'll egg those if I get a chance. Let's fix our shit. We need necrotic and void res. Way overcapped on Ellie res. Gold we don't need anymore. Nice. Res fixed. Good enough. Cool. Alright, so our single target should be a fair bit better than yesterday, because of the firebrand changes we made. We'll see.
I cannot do that.
$86,000 on those ticks. Solid.
I cannot do that.
I hate this UI, dude. This is how we rip. Ooh, T6 Firebrand. With Fire Res Int, Void Res. There's a lot of armor. This would be pretty big for a single target. Giving up a lot of armor for that, though. Could do it. Yeah, I give up crazy amount of armor. How much do I give up here? 1,000. Yeah, that's way too much. Could seal Void Res. We are overcapped on crit mitigation now. Maybe. Alright, let's see how the craft goes. Oh, rip. This does give me armor back. Plus 15 times 9. I do regain some. How's the sleep? It's pretty good. I got a good sleep. Got a solid 8 hours in. More than usual. Yeah. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? Let's do some crafting. Increased armor. You want flat or increased? I should do math here. Boom. 42 word per second. Then we slam it. Hey, let's go. Huge. Such a shitty base, though. Yeah, I lose a lot of armor for that. Much word decay. Much endurance. Actually, it's a lot of HP on that endurance. Kinda not bad. Fixes our void res too. Don't need void res. Don't really need poison res either. See if we can get better poison res. There we go, still capped. Cool. Nice, we free up slots. What did I drop? I dropped this ring with 25 int. And I dropped this, which I corrupted ward decay. Oh, and I dropped this +1. Or, I dropped the +2 amulet. with Ellie Res, Lightning Res, Poison Res. They're not like amazing items, but it's not terrible. We also corrupted Fire Res on Hackers. It's not terrible. We still want an LP. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's freeing up some room on our idols. Yeah, it should help. I do have room for another 1x3. See what we have. Spell damage, increase fire area. This is 26. How much is this one? 24 with fire damage. I don't have 300 mana. Alright, area. But yeah, I think it's pretty big upgrades. There we go. A little bit more area. Yeah, so we have some bit more area on our shit now. So it'll help. Yeah, our AoE is starting to get a little bit bigger. Hope we don't rip on this beast chain. What do we have? Damage, crit, whatever. Should be fine. I just need to get a good unique helm. Dominance with LP, I think. Should help. Help with our damage.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Fools.
There we go. Spicy.
I cannot.
There, that should give me a lot of damage for a single target. I'm basically just use Surge for single target damage, because it gives me a bunch of Fire Aura stacks. Teleport gives me perma-haste and a bit of armor, and some ward retention. So Teleport I'm kind of using for echoes, and then Surge I'm using versus tanky stuff. Ideally, eventually, once I get a better source of haste, I just go perma-search, and then don't worry about teleport at all. Replace teleport with like Frostwall or something. I don't know. Late game, I don't think I use teleport.
You've returned, traveler.
Can I make it bigger? Is it just diminishing? I mean, yeah, it is diminishing returns, kind of, but it is also getting bigger. Like, it's still worth it. It's still worth getting AoE, even if it doesn't make a big difference, like, to the radius. It's like, every little bit of AoE is less close you need to stand to a boss. Like, right now, I don't need to completely be in melee range, right? So now that we have, what is it, 24, 23, 24 range here. This is not boosted. We have 75 AoE here and 120 AoE in the tree. We're not quite melee range. We're like slightly out of melee range, which is like a huge defense. Hey Sins, what up? Welcome back. We are back. We got a few nice items this morning. In the like 20 minutes I've been live. Some good upgrades. Yeah, the Weaver Tree. These weren't even Weaver Tree drops, these were just random Omen drops. Like, just random corrupted items. Coming in huge. Oh, that was a crystal. Nice.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, our damage is rampant. We killed that dude pretty quick. It's like 100k plus ticks. Really not bad. Considering we weren't even stacked up and I didn't use my Herker potions. Vessel? I forgot. Didn't even use Vessel. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also have AoE on Vessel. That's a good point. I don't know if you were here when we corrupted Fire Res, but that's pretty good. We also corrupted Endurance Sword Decay here. With Int Firebrand. It's pretty good chest. Shitty base. We also got this ring with 25 int. Nothing else. But it's a nice ring. What else? Yeah, Corruption OP. We're starting to corrupt almost everything. Getting there. Class specific idol, yeah.
A fine choice.
What should we primordial buy? I think I'm gonna pass on the ring. At least for quite some time. Do we even buy a primordial? I could do wand. You think the gloves fit the build? Yeah. We have a +3 on our chest right now, so gloves might be the play. What would I be giving up? Just a little bit of stats. Remove creating imprints, true. True. Oh yeah, you don't buy gloves. Forgot about that. I need the Beast Ambush for gloves. I'm tempted to buy the wand. Give up a bit of AoE. This will give me a lot of damage and some defense. I think we're gonna push out our rank 8 though before we buy anything. I should probably just do that now. Yeah, I think I'll go do that.
Eager for our next hunt.
Rune of Evo is way too expensive. If I get a good imprint to create, I'll buy the Rune of Evo then. But at this point, I want to keep my resources free in case I decide to buy something. Yeah, just a little expensive, just to throw it in my stash. Yeah, I'm gonna go spend some favor, I think. Rank up. 96,000. That's not gonna get me to T9, but it'll get me halfway through T8. I want to do that. I'm not sure what idols I want to buy. Or probably Glyph of Despair. Dispage.
Yes?
Alright, what are our options here?
How can I help you?
I want the gloves. I might want gloves. I'll just not worry about that. Adorned. Yeah, adorned is a good point too. Adorned is huge for boss fights with that like more armor and more fire damage. Yeah. Hmm. I think unique adorned is actually pretty good for me. For echoes, not so much, but for bosses, I think it's pretty big. If we end up ramping for 20 plus seconds. You don't think you can draw? I'll get it eventually. It's not a huge concern.
Yes?
But yeah.
I was just on my way to amend a record. How can I help you?
Yeah, I think it was guaranteed. I don't know. Do we just take variety? What's our priority here? Minor idols, probably. I think minor idols are the best. Just for like filling in random resist and shit. I think minor. Could also start fishing for a red ring. Nah.
Welcome. Speak with Galila if you wish to purchase lenses and other items that may aid you in your research. You are helping the Circle of Fortune a great deal, traveler.
I have to like look at everything. Pretty much. Despair. Corpses. I probably will end up doing this. 290 corruption is going to be a while, though. I could do double blocker. As much as it sucks, I don't have room for Wealth Rhyme in a type lens, so that is an option, just to get quicker procs. Yeah, it's going to be a while till I can proc these. I think I actually go for double blocker, as much as I hate it.
Do that?
Yes?
Until we're
I
at
was just on
300
my way to
corruption.
amend a record. How can I help you?
Which one was it? Yeah, it was these two. I hate this strategy.
I cannot do that.
Large idol. Unique idol. Diamond matron. These are really cheap. So I could take. What build is the tankiest, strongest? What button? One button build. Tankiest slash strongest. It's probably that. Well, Rogue is not really one button. Maybe Judgment Paladin. Warpath still gets pretty tanky. Software. I don't know. Mage can get pretty tanky, but I don't put them in strongest category. Sins' Forge Guard thing looks pretty beefy though for hardcore. Looks pretty spicy. Grand Idols. Could take Grand Idols. Yeah, I think Judgment's probably a pretty safe bet. It's been the like go-to tank build for a really long time for a lot of people. Frostbite Frostclaw? I don't know if Frostbite Frostclaw was ever peak. I still think the regular one was better. Just overall. It was like back then you didn't really need a lot of tankiness. Like you freeze everything, but like nothing really did enough damage to kill you anyway. At the time, because you're generating so much ward. Like thousands, tens of thousands of ward. Adorned. Yeah, we can take Adorned. Sure. We'll fish for a good Adorned. Despair. I do need Despair. I don't think Frostbite Frostclaw's that great. Although I made a Meteor Frostbite Frostclaw build that was uber viable. I killed Uber with, yeah, Meteor Frostclaw. Because one Meteor can spawn like, how many Frostclaw hits was it? It was like 90 Frostclaw hits, I think. Spicy. You just like nuke it. Yeah, if you want to do like 500 corruption, you can kind of do anything. Anything you want. We'll take generic rune. Does Weaver Idol come later? Is it like rank 9 or something? I'm not getting any Weaver. Can't be bothered to check my spreadsheet. I think it might be later. I feel like I never actually buy prophecies until I'm max rank. Yo, 1 rune of weaving is that much? Holy, it's expensive. Unique body armor? Yeah, I could. These are gonna be useful though. It's fine. I do kind of want to use Blood of the Exile boots, so I could buy boots. Probably will. Yeah, it is a pain. I'll just be a little bit less picky. Yeah, I'm gonna be needing a bunch of despairs for crafting later anyway, so it's not bad to get them. I'm getting diamond matron. Forgot how annoying that is. These weavings are kind of a waste. I'm gonna end up with a lot eventually. But whatever. Hey, there we go, rank 8. We'll take it to spare. That's the main thing I wanted was the rank 8. How much did 9 do? 178. We're actually not that far off being able to buy rank 9. We need about 90,000. It's 89,000 to get to rank 9. So, yeah, the despair costing, the costs are crazy. The runic creations are like free. I rolled a COF character just to buy runic creation on softcore. And I just bought runes of creation. I ended up with like 300 of them. Now I have 300 runes of creation. Because why not? Why not? Yeah, the generic runes are also... I took a few of those. Rune of Havoc's gonna be really useful for me. Ah shit, wrong timeline. Forgot we want percent armor. I might actually slam haste on exile boots. So if I do haste, then I can do perma surge. And then I'll be stacking crazy Fire Aura. That's where we at right now. Pretty solid. I'm missing 2 valuable points here. These 2. Target farm, yeah. Yeah, I probably do. That's true. Should I do a shade? Is that LP? Did I get LP? Maybe. Wow, those slams do 0 damage to me. I am a tanky boy. Yeah, I do have Giga Armor. Oh, I have a shrine. I have 12,000 armor. Yeah, okay. I have a strength shrine. Fire damage. Hey, let's go, Antipode. Should we do Pinnacle of Chaos? No, I'm kidding. We're not doing Pinnacle of Chaos. That shit is way overtuned. Yo, that's some respectable damage right there. That was not bad. Respectable.
I cannot do that.
Despair.
I did nothing wrong.
Submit.
Freedom at last. I must break free.
I actually don't know if I'm even showing needles. I might not be. That would be awkward. There we are. Good. Worth checking. I think I do shade. I'm gonna do shade. Why not? I like doing shade. We're gonna push a little bit, tiny bit, just a small amount. These are sketchy because I don't start with stacks.
An eternity of pain. Changing. Destruction. Means nothing. The end will come. All the same.
I have Vessel. Yeah, I used it. Or did I? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did. It's more about the Firebrand stacks, though. Like, Firebrand is what gives me armor. Hmm. $25 is what? 50? Probably like 10%. No. Okay. More ignite chance. Cool. Oh yeah, our damage is way higher. Oh, 2T7, let's go. Easy. Not bad.
I cannot do that.
A real 2T7.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, we're much stronger now with the setup. Am I liking hard sword? It's been fun. I need to think more about what I'm doing. Which makes it a little bit more intense, you know? I need to get rid of all these shit idols. Oh, we're not done. Yeah, it's fun. Fun until we rip ourselves.
I cannot do that.
Yo, dude, we do damage. Scales of a Terra. Pretty well rolled too. That's not bad. I could LP that. I could LP that. It's a pretty low shot, but maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot we LP'd this. An imprint. Okay, so we have our 2T7 base. I think these are high reroll. I don't know. Eventually we'll want to use those, try and craft. Okay, boss. Harbinger? Why not? I'm gonna try it. We're risking it. We're going. We'll try Harbinger. Wish me luck. I'm more just worried about the dude dashing and then hitting me in the circle. Ah, oh, dude, we almost insta-killed it through the minion phase. That would have been nice. Now we're stuck in cutscene. Minion phase. Hell.
I did what I must to protect my... Heorot was
Yo, we're kind of strong. Ooh. Hell yeah, let's go. That is big. That cemetery. Oh, there's a classic. Need to read that one someday. We are getting strong. It's magic. Somehow. We're making it. They grew up so fast. I will do the cemetery. Actually, no. I think we should go get other blessings. This fire res is okay for now, but flat would be pretty good. I think I should take flat. How much armor do I have? 4,400. But when I'm stacked up, it should be around 10,000. Like when I have Firebrand. So it's 75 armor per stack times 9. It's like 600 and something flat. 675. You wouldn't farm spirits on 100k? 100c? No. That roll is a pain in the ass. I should wait for 200. This is good enough for now to give me a bit of damage. Lagon's not that important. Let me check what blessings I want. I could do resist. We have armor. What would Lagon give me that's useful? Word per second. Basically just word per second. Word decay threshold. It's like not that great. Lagon's not really a priority. I could go for XP blessing. Better XP. Voidbird gives me not much health. Word decay. Ignite on hit, maybe, to get better application of Void Res. Probably Void Res, just fix that. I don't need Void Res. I think Void Res. Ward on kill is nice. Yeah, Ward on kill would be really good for, like, Omen farming, right? If I do Omen, it's huge ward. Lagon ward a second is Giga. It is Giga. Yeah, true. I should get ward per second. Yeah. I should. Alright, fine. I just hate farming Lagon.
Each step is inevitable.
Lagon has ripped some of your credits, yeah. I'm sure everybody has had a Lagon rip at some point. Yeah, 8,200 armor. It's not terrible. Sooner or later, everyone dies to a Lagon.
I cannot do that.
Hey, level 90, let's go.
Fate scratches at the surface. Oblivion follows you.
I cannot do that.
I've still never died in monos in hardcore. I've only ever died in campaign.
Oblivion follows you.
Coincidence? I think not. Ooh, hold on a minute. D7 int. Shitty base though. I don't think I can use that. +2 omen. That might be usable.
I cannot do
Was that before they changed the tentacles, right? Lagani used to damage directly, and then they changed it to the tentacles. Jinx myself. Yeah, I'm tempting the gods of fate to make it more interesting. Ooh. Or area. Yeah, the hitboxes were bugged. If you're playing a melee build, I think it was like shitty to try and hit it. I don't know if the ranged builds cared that much. Like if most of the builds I played didn't care. Like FrozenSentinel didn't care at all. You just like shoot in its general direction. It all worked out in the end. Hey, Antipode, let's go. Imprints are working. It must have just been the builds I played, as I never had an issue.
He remembers you.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Shit, I'm pathing the wrong way.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, it's the head bob. As soon as you see the head bob, wherever you are, it's targeting. And then you just jump to the other side of the arena. Like, you just sit on one tentacle. If anything, I think the beam was harder to avoid back when you hit the boss directly. Because you're targeting its head. So you're like in the middle and you don't know which way the beam is going. Sometimes you go to the wrong side. Like now it's really easy.
I cannot do that.
Nowhere to run.
I cannot do that.
Ooh, T7 prefix. Alright. Maybe.
I cannot do that.
Bless cleanse.
I cannot do that. I cannot.
I could also just go full sword. Like, I don't even need to use ladle, necessarily. I could just go spell sword. I mean, eventually I'd probably want the damage, but for early on. I'll keep this for the egg. What's the best for alter, suffix, and prefix? If you want both, suffix and prefix is the best because it has a good stat line. Like you get more total stats. But it like really depends on the build. If you're like maxing for a certain prefix, you obviously want prefix. I think pyramid is often one of the best, but then people think it's always the best. Sometimes it's not. One LP crown, yeah. We had to roll that though if we want something. My claw. Yep. Don't hate. It's just on my filter. My universal filter. All my LPs.
I cannot do that.
Chances are I'm not going to be playing a non-mage build in hardcore anytime soon.
I cannot do
Kind of my jam. Gotta play what you're comfortable with in hardcore. I feel like a lot of people just kind of copy whatever's good. I think sometimes it's better to just play what you're comfortable with, so you know what you're doing.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Fools.
Let's try and grab some Weaver idols.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
What's the GOAT programming language? I don't know. How do you even answer that? Probably some like C language, I think. I would guess. I don't know. It's a hard one. 2 LP wings? Holy, that's huge. Scout. Fortran. I don't know. Shit, I shouldn't be re-enchanting. That's a bad idea. Is there anything we want? Great Bridge is rippy, right? I've seen hardcore people rip the Great Bridge. I think Trove is fine. Great Bridge is fine? Alright. I'll trust you. Coliseum, I think, is rippy, right? Because it's all the cracked champions. Farsight Turtle, it should be fine. Double Enrage everything. Does Double Enrage... Does Double Enrage stack? I thought it was like, you either have the buff or you don't. Or do they get enraged twice? Turtle, yeah. I'll do Turtle. I don't have anything to Turtle, but I want the point. Glade, I think, is rippy. Trove, I'm gonna do. There are multiplicative damage mods on Echoes and Champs. I guess the Champs also get the damage. And then you don't have crit cap or whatever, and they can crit you and do like 100x damage or something, and you're just dead. Maybe not that much, but yeah. I'm throwing a Trove. Glade I'm gonna hold off on. Champions I can probably do. Or Giga Tanky, but I don't need the point. Oh yeah, Possess too. Good point. True. Ooh, Fire Pen fire damage. That's not bad. Resist. Fine. Is there anything I can drop here? And Mark for Death, yeah. Just be overcapped by 40 points. Easy. And then throw that chess piece on while you're at it. What's it called? The Fat Boy chest, I forget. Just do that. Oh, these shouldn't be here. Nullporten, yeah. Just overcap and run Nullporten. You have the negative synergy, you lose your DR. But I guess it's less more damage taken than not having Null with 40 overcap. Technically, it's kind of fine. Cool. We'll do Great Bridge. If I rip, I'm blaming you guys. Yeah. You're not wrong. That'd be pretty good evidence for a skill issue. Oh, the shit still goes. Alright. I want my loot. Wait, Black Sun can't get marked for death. Really? I didn't know that the mods were timeline specific. Today I learned as well. Or did I? Did I know that? I don't think so.
I cannot.
I went down to like 3,000 ward there for a second. That was a little spooky. I thought I might almost get close to dying. There was something I wanted here, wasn't there? Weapon or jewelry? I don't even remember. Just like throw a wand in or something? Rings, maybe? I don't even have a T7 ring yet. Throw a ruby in. Probably a good wand. I only have a T6. Not that it's gonna keep it anyway, but... Is there any good uniques? Oh yeah, crab ring. Almost forgot about my crab ring. That's what we want. We want to start working towards good crab ring. That's what we wanted to do. There we go. How could I forget crab ring? Low life eternal gauntlets with double res. Okay. Let's do a trove. Just like good old times. This brings me back. I need to fix my filter. Really badly. Utrova has a lot of rares in it. Yeah, I like Emperor as well. I used to push on Voidbird because of the it had a good reweaving echo as well for farming. Emperor also has the best prophecy targeting for enemy types. It has the most monster types. Unless that's like outdated info. Maybe it changed. Hey, Colonel, what up? Welcome back. Welcome to another day of the hardcore grind. The T6 cleanse? Nah. This is a nice base for a chest, though. There's a chance we can make this good. We hit the 12. Word per second. Nice. 32's max roll. It's a pretty giga chest, yeah. For the implicits, we don't care. Vitality. It's a pretty giga chest. I lose a +1 though. Kind of sucks. But I can afford to lose a +1. Yeah, that's a little bit more EHP. It's a ton of armor, yeah. $5,300 armor is a lot. I lose a bit of damage though, but my damage is kind of okay. I think we roll. Ooh. I need to take a point out of here. I think we drop Fire Aura stacks. We don't even attack that fast yet anyway. Yeah, we take a point out of here and put it back in armor. I might even take 2 points out, put attack speed. 3% times 9 is what I get. 27% attack speed. I think is more important than 45% Fire Aura stack. Yeah, it's whatever. Single target, it's fine. This helps my clear though. I think I'm taking attack speed just for clear. I have to give up the points anyway. Lightning Aegis. LB builds are shook. How many points in my Weaver? God, where was the menu? Where did it say? Am I blind? Probably. Where does it say the total number of points? Oh yeah, 26. Yeah, I think RPC is what we're doing. Yeah, we're gonna go for Cemetery. I think we probably drop a couple points here. Yeah. I might even imprint. Might imprint Tone. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the play. I don't have a cemetery reweaving. But I think for now I probably should imprint it. Yeah, I'll just go buy one. There's a more cemetery node. Was there? Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Not easily. Not without giving up my other nodes. We'll get it soon. Soon.
May the weaver's threads grace you, traveler. How may I assist you?
Nice. Okay. Okay, now we do turtle. Get us another point.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Don't you see the harm you are doing?
I don't think I even have anything to turtle. Unlikely. Yeah, I don't think we really care. I'm gonna YOLO turtle this just because I don't actually need it. I don't know why. I just like the Gamba. Oh, does this not leave your inventory anymore? Did they nerf that? I get some shards too. Yeah, they did change some stuff. Hey, Nico, what up? Welcome back. Yeah, I don't think we really care. We got what we wanted here. Yeah, welcome back. We blasted. We're still blasting. Still alive. We can start pathing over there. How close are we to rank up? It's 5,800 rep. It's not that much, actually. Let's grab our antipode. Eventually we're gonna get a good one. It's only a matter of time.
He remembers you.
Imagine if I had a real weapon. Well, no. I'm still not sure about Ladle. Maybe.
The beast is waiting. What do you think this beast will do? Future like fools. No, don't tell me. What? Is there something caught in my ancestors? Only death and doubt. My hair is standing on end. She's close.
I cannot.
The amount of int. But Ladle just gives cast speed, though. I mean, for the multiplier, yeah. I get the 1.48. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I can also slam Ellie dot because it's a wand. That with a T7 Ellie dot, 350% increase would be probably like another 30% more damage or something. Pretty big. 3LP is doable? Nah, you go 4LP. There's no such thing as a 3LP ladle. They don't exist. Either go 4LP or 2LP or whatever. Not slamming a 3LP ladle. Yeah, I'm either going like 1 or 2LP with corruption or 4LP. That's nice. How do I make that work? I really need cooldown. Or do I? Do I need cooldown? I mean, Surge does. But I'm not using Surge. I lose a lot of armor. I don't really need int either, but then I gain armor. So we can always just corrupt. See what we get. Ah, that's rip. Oh, okay. Well, that's an interesting outcome. Hmm. Do we use that? That is a nice corruption. I could drop teleport. My surge cooldown is kind of ass. Alright, well, let's let the fates decide what we do. The fates have decided. Alright. Well, that makes our decision. 3.7 cooldown surge, though. Nah, dude, that's so bad. Okay, what about the node in the Spellblade tree? I could take this. I think I do that. And then we just go full surge. That'll give us a lot of damage. And I can do a bit of respecking. It should give champion epics. Should it? I didn't know it was supposed to do that. Maybe. What do we drop? I think a bit of int is our cheapest. $2.9. We have pretty good uptime on haste now. I'm gonna try surge for a bit, see if we can drop
Do not dwell on the regrets.
teleport. Because then I can get significantly more cycle target if I want. Oh, actually, no, I need to get Frostwall. Oh, nothing happened. Rip. Once we get attack speed, I think that'll help get more surge stacks. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, this is true. Alright, let's roll with surge for a bit, see how we feel. I could also go into more distance. I kind of don't like the surge distance. So when I was like doing some testing with Uber, with surge, what I found is a lot of the times if I have the full distance surge, I like zoom into the like death zone, right? So for bossing, you want short distance, so you can just refresh stacks. But yeah. So we have 139 in. We were pretty smart. What I should do is take the surge and vuln. You blasting D4? Hell yeah. How's the new patch? Hardcore's going pretty well. We are hardcoring. We're blasting. I don't know, this is not perma-haste. I really need to spam surge. I feel like I'm a lot slower now. I feel less tanky. I don't know if I like this.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I don't know. You're playing some wacky Sark? Do we still have the, what was it? The orbiting ball Sark? That was fun back in the day. I enjoyed that one.
I cannot do that.
Frost Comet. Sounds like a PoE 2 build.
Not do that.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, dudes. We're not perma-hasted.
The cracks are spreading.
My brilliance is unequal. The judges will find you.
I cannot do that.
Light of ruin.
I cannot do that.
Bound in storm.
This takes a lot more focus to play.
The storm feels no.
Just teleport, I just use it on cooldown.
I cannot do that.
Oh yeah, cemetery. I forgot, that's the whole reason I was doing all this, was for cemeteries. And I just completely ignored it. What are we doing? Do I have to do this one by one? I guess... I want to hide the regular idols. I could do it by affix, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. Great if this was and or, actually. There we go. There. Deals with some clutter.
I cannot do that.
Mana courses through me. Destruction. Out of mana.
I cannot do that. Cannot do that.
Your threat has been spun. My work is incomplete.
Ooh, T7 word per second? Maybe. We get screwed on the implicit. Should we already have word per second, don't we? Yeah, we do. Never mind. This is shit. Not worth. Do I have the rune to roll implicit? Yeah, but there's only like one implicit that I would care for. Spell damage is okay. Poisonous is fine. Oh. Alright. I didn't think that would actually hit. God, what is this game sometimes? That's hilarious. It's like 110 word per second. Alright. What do we lose here? Bit of fire res. That's basically it. We gain ward retention. How much stable ward do we gain? Yeah, we go way up on our ward. Our resists are kind of screwed. I never fixed my resist. This is bad. Yeah, that's a pretty nice catalyst. Yeah, so we need to fix cold res. Surely I have better shit than that. You don't need poison res. I don't know if I have any here. Yeah, I do. Product we need. If I had a good 1x1 necrotic, I could use. I could swap. We need better roll. 6. This is actually 23. Vitality wins. What was the... There's no way I don't have any void resist. What? Okay. How's my void resist situation so bad? Okay. We YOLO corrupt this? Why not? YOLO. Increase the chill. Doesn't help. I think we drop one of these. Fire ore area. There, that's better. Block off, yeah. Yeah, it's as I change my gear, the idles change a bit. That's what ends up happening. Otherwise, I'm not touching them that much. 12 Valley res. That's pretty big. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Nice, okay. That cost me a bit of damage. I don't know if this is even worth it. 4 per second. Probably, right? Yeah, I just lose fire res, that's basically it.
Stained in glass.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Nice thing about not using teleport though is teleport I basically need to hold down my teleport key the whole time I'm playing. Otherwise I lose my haste buff.
You hesitate.
It's like a very narrow window when I can use teleport. With this I can rest my finger a bit.
They target us. His gaze finds you.
Yeah, I get crazy amounts of ward out of these omens. Hitting all the enemies with my surge, I think. Yo, holy, look at that. That is an altar right there. Huge. That is a nice drop. Giga altar. 4%, yeah.
I cannot do that.
The T7 though.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Giga. Yeah, that'll hold me over for quite some time. Till we get a Abyss altar.
I can. Cannot do that. I cannot. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Alright. Let's see how we can fix up our altar here. Almost perfect T7. Gain a better roll too. Prefix. So we need good prefix here. Best prefix. Fire aura area, probably. What else do we want? I can fit two 2x2. No, I can. Never mind, I'm crazy. What prefix do we have? That's the best. I could fit a 3x1 here if I had one that was good. I'm pretty sure I don't, though. Fire aura on crit? Actually. Yeah, but I don't have +1 omen. This is not bad. I could 4x1 it, but then I can't 3x1. I don't think it's worth. We can just do fire. I think we have something better, probably. I think I'll just do fire pen. Word per second. Eh. There. That's fine. Sugar. Let's respec a bit. Word per stack. This is pretty good. If you hit at least one enemy, you gain ward on hit. I think we're not hitting that many. Travel distance. We need 1, 2, 3, 5 points here. Yeah. I'll just spec into damage immune. It's also a guaranteed shock too. Mhm. Physical damage. Yeah, whatever. We'll do this, then we'll do Lagon and pray each we get a good blessing.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Defiled Fortress? No, I don't. I haven't looked at Defiled Fortress.
I cannot do that.
I don't think you're the first person I've heard mention it, though. Maybe there is something there. Could be a tech.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I'd have to dig into that. Alright, cool. Now what do we take? We have the immune. Do we do ward? I think just ward. I could take travel distance. Nah, I'll just take ward. No, there's no point in Harbinger. We wouldn't get another one anyway.
An ocean above, an abyss below. You are in my... Entered my enemy will break you.
I cannot do that.
I think there's probably a lot of interesting proc techs with various maps that people aren't really doing. Maybe keep those secret though until next season. If BHG ends up thinking that imprints are still good, they might not buff them. So keep all the spicy imprint tech on the down low.
I cannot do that.
Dude, I hate that I can't move right now. I'll just take word decay. For now. Too late! Got him. Busted. Imprints need to be tuned back a bit? You mean like as in towards where it was before, or like even more nerfed? Lugan's eye is so pixely. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like really pixelated. Like a weird mesh. Yeah, it's not a bad defense. I think ward per second is better though. I'd rather have sustain if they both result in the same total ward. Yeah, I agree with that. I think they were OP before, but like slightly over nerfed. Do we keep going for ward per second? How much ward decay do we have anyway? 675. Might as well grab these cemeteries over here. Yeah, the ward is good too. I think I'm okay with this blessing for now. I don't think it's worth trying to get a different blessing when this one's already not bad and well rolled. In the middle of S3 Sword? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's fine. Something like that. Doesn't need to be a crazy buff. I hate that you can't see the ground that you're walking on. Like the wall, if there's any circles under me, I can't see them. Yes, it's huge. We're getting our rune prison guaranteed. Bridge.
Cannot do that.
Rage. I like how playing hardcore kind of forces you into thinking about survivability in like different ways. So normally I just play these like random builds and I don't really think about survivability other than like what I end up getting with however I build it. I'm not gonna go out of my way to try and get more. Champions Coliseum. I can probably do Collapsing Horizon, right? Shouldn't be that bad. I'll throw one down. Yeah, the Harbinger fight's not too bad. Cenotaph, what do we think about this one? Defeat the Ascendant. Are these juiced versus regular ones? If no, I think I can just blast them. Probably fine, right? Cenotaph is the rippiest echo in the game. Even at 100 corruption, you think it's risky? We're pretty strong. 300 probably would feel cozy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah. Bloodline might be alright now. Arena, I don't know. Not sure how I feel. I'm gonna throw them. I'm gonna throw them down. Just in case we want to do them later. Not sure. I don't think I need to push this timeline until later. So we'll just throw these for when we want to do them. Oh, we also got... Never mind. Set up again. Oh, we got Orden's Watch and Strife. Let's go. I think Strife is... These are both potentially kind of rippy. Maybe? I don't think they're as bad as Cenotaph, though. Is 5 million DPS good enough for hardcore? I think 5 million is pretty shit for Uber. But for everything else, it should be more than enough. Yeah. Like, the Uber is so much tankier than everything else you'll fight. It's not even, like, the same realm of video game. Should I throw down Origins? Oh, Strike needed 200. Yeah, if you're tanky. I think I will do Origins. I just need to keep my stacks up. If I keep stacks, I'm like really, really tanky. If you stick to... Do you even have a choice? I thought you had to go between them, no? Like, you have to alternate to progress. Or can you just swap back? Like, can you double tap? Does that work? We're not a little bitch, though. Right? Right, guys? Alright, Collapsing Horizon first. The gun one, I think, is one of the worst ones. Kinda sucks. Where is this?
Not even the gods can stand before the Horde.
Okay, we got stacks.
Waves of darkness.
I cannot do that.
Watch this. Coward. Lie to us.
Yeah. We're all little bitches. I agree about Orden being way too long, though. Way too long. This is not bad, but not better than what we got. I could seal teleport, craft prefixes. I don't think it beats what we have. An easy havoc? It is an easy havoc, that's true. If we need it. I'll hold on to that for crafting. Yeah. Okay. Champions Coliseum. Cenotaph. Okay, how do we feel about Bloodline? I think I go for it. Chances for glancing. That's not even a scary mod either. We have stability chain. I'll do. Ordens. We're gonna YOLO Ordens. They will be spooky. Do you guys think this is RIP? Oh man, I don't like that. You guys think we're gonna die? Maybe I should use TP then. Get a little bit more armor. Yeah, I'm gonna use TP. Yeah, we're 10,000 armor. And we're pretty tanky, it's just the DOT. Yeah, these dudes are scary. I'm also scared of the eyeballs prematurely exploding on me. Ooh, that's a little bit spooky. World bosses. I feel like we need actual multiplayer before we worry about world bosses. I hope not, though. Kind of not a fan of the whole, like, MMO thing. It's one of the things I didn't really like about D4. Shit. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, some of these dudes are doing quite a bit of damage.
I cannot do that.
Hey, let's go! Not even close. It's like slightly spooky. Not too bad. Easy. Yeah, that was actually pretty easy. Do we have anything we even want to swap? I think I might have a T7 attunement here I can put into int. I don't know if we care. Oh, I'd have to swap int to something. Strength. And then attunement to int. Boom. Everything to int. Yep. That's the idea. Vitality we can't swap. We might as well, it's free, right? I mean, Vitality, I get it. Because it's not a main stat for damage of any class. Like, Void Knight's kind of different. So all these are like their damage scaling stats. Vitality's like the weird one that every class should use, in theory. I don't know, just let us swap it. Oh, we did have a T7. Oh yeah. Not bad. T7. Int, attunement to strength. Nice. There. Everything is int. We're now smart. Perfect. And we have our cemetery. We can do farming. Might as well just path that way. Nice. Alright. Cool. Should we do Cenotaph? I mean, we're stupid tanky, right? How bad could it be? Really? Right? Rip. Yeah, how bad could it be? It is pretty rippy. Stupid boss is crazy. Spawning all the dudes. Don't do it? Alright. I guess the reward is basically nothing. Alright, what about Arena? How do we feel about Arena? Arena's probably fine, right? Just the issue is getting stacked up. Once I'm stacked, I have my damage. You do it? Alright, I'm trusting. Trusting.
I cannot do that.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I mean, this is true. I guess, yeah. I think we want more champions. Rift Beast champions, all that stuff. Yeah, that's the issue, is like, we have the small AoE, so we're in melee range. If I need to use my traversal to keep haste up and buffs and damage and whatever, so I use my traversal. It's on cooldown, and then the AoE comes, I can't avoid it. I have to save Flame Ward and tank it, but then it's DOT. And I have the hit mitigation, which doesn't really help. We have the DR, but we're just like hoping it's enough. So yeah, it's kind of spooky. Bloodline Gate, Blade. Sure. Sure? Maybe? I think this is fine. The big circle AoEs are kind of scary. It's a lot of potentially rippy rift mods. It's definitely not as bad as Cenotaph, though. Nah. We're YOLOing. I think I'm gonna use Self-Ward, actually. I don't need the damage that much. Just gotta stay alive. Okay, we avoid that melee attack. Oh, they do a charge up for the ice. I can see it now. There's like a little animation. Ooh, I don't like that DOT. That's kind of a little sketchy. Hey, Maple, what up? How's it going? Oh, I can't reach out right now. I don't like these AoEs. Holy. Yeah, we're still alive. What's the main defense on the build? When we stack up, we get to like 10,000 armor. I'd say armor is the main one. But yeah, we're still alive. Do I know anything about imprinting the T8s? I know you... I think they just count as regular T8s and it rerolls the affix. But I'm pretty sure they still work. I haven't tested it. Or maybe I did. It might be in my spreadsheet. I think it just counts as a normal one. Yeah, if it works. The thing about the champion affix is obviously you can't get them on the proc, but I'm pretty sure it just treats it as a normal T7 that it rolls. Yeah, like you can't get these affixes. I'll just grab some. These are all T7, T6 though. What prime I ended up going with? I don't have one yet. We're still primeless. I'm not sure what we want. Stop playing. At least if the bow class can't do anything. What do you mean? You can play bow mage. Well, now. No, don't do that. Yeah, I just need to get the procs on the Rune Prison. We'll get there. Mm. Yeah, I think we'll get more champs for more loot, but then once we get our Rune Prison, we imprint it. We'll try and do some farming. So we have Cenotaph, which I guess we're gonna hold off on for a while. We don't need the Ripperonis. I will do stability. Wait, what timeline am I in? Am I still in Lagan?
Will break.
Did I forget to switch timeline? I think I might be. Yeah, I'm still in Lagan. I don't need to be farming Lagan.
I cannot do that.
He's 6 Ellie dot. What AoE percents? Let's see. We have 24, 23, 60, 75 here. Where else do we have AoE? Somewhere else, I forget. And then also the passive tree. We also have 120 here, so we're probably at like 300 or 400. 300 anyway. We have a lot. It's a small AoE. You can get it on a offhand corrupt. As well. And neck, yeah. And gloves.
Cannot do that.
Wait, why are these on my filter? What? Why is this not... Oh. Oh, I didn't hit up, damn. Nice. Big brain. There we go. That's better. Also gonna hide this one. Yeah, idols I can do, I think 4. If I get a good pyramid idol with omens, I can potentially get... so this one goes up to 36%, so you can get 4 of these in a pyramid. Plus prefix, if you do reliquary nest, you can get even more. So that's like, I don't know how much, over 100%. Yeah, once you get every piece of AoE that exists in the game, I think it becomes almost Warpath. It's a sad world we live in. Ending the storm. Why are we doing this? I got distracted. Okay. Alright, did we say there was a good Void blessing? Void Burb? I could get free Void Res cap. I think that would be worth taking. We'll do Black Sun. Try and get some Void Res. Word on kill. Yeah, word on kill, true. Good point. But if I get Void Res, then I don't need Void Res anywhere else, and that frees up all my gear and idle slots. I don't know. Oh, is it also decay? Yeah, I might take that then. Decay is pretty big. That's kind of what's keeping us alive right now, is just having ward. Decay and ward on hit and ward per second and ward whatever. Just random pieces of ward here and there. We do also get ward from melee attacking. Like there, we're at 6,000 ward. Look at us go. That's a shitload of ward. the hell? P7 prefix on the pyramid? Yo. That's a big altar. If only it had Omen. +1 Omen. Jagged. Prefix. Suffix T5. That is a big one. That's a huge one.
I cannot do that.
I'd be giving up a lot of armor to use that, though. My current idol is pretty stacked. Think of the AoE. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. AoE is also defense, right? AoE means I get hit less.
I cannot do that.
I could slam AoE on Amulet. I could slam AoE on Amulet. That's a good point. It might be worth it. I'd be giving up a lot of stats, but it could be worth it. Omnis, I agree. Omnis is what I want. +2 Omnis would be pretty huge. Huge. Wait, this is half the aura? Aura of Decay? Man,
I cannot.
that's sad. I'm always playing a budget version of something. Mage is so sad.
Witness.
I cannot do that.
Sear in silence.
Do I have a T7 body? No. You mean my current body? I well, hey, let's go. Yo, dude, what the hell? We got a 30% exsanguinates. What? That's pretty big. Alanova area. This is huge, yeah. I kind of want to use that. It's not slam, but at 30% is... That's still a lot. I'd be giving up so much to use that, though. I don't know if it's worth it. I'd need to retool the whole build, yeah. It would take a lot of work. It's interesting chess piece, though.
I cannot do that. Cannot do that.
Yeah. Not that huge. It's just obviously a good corrupt for that chess piece. I don't think it beats what I have. Plus, like, all the life I have is just backup EHP. If I ever take a big hit, if I'm using Exsanguinous, for one, I can't use any leech anymore, it bricks it. And it also means I don't have my life as a backup. Like, this life is basically like, it's like 1400 ward decay threshold. Kind of, right?
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I agree. It's not worth it unless I go all in. cooldown at Citadel boots. Alright. You guys know those like survival type games where you like there's a limited amount of resources and you're trying to like make things work and you're just like slowly every little bit of progress is kind of like makes a big difference. That's kind of how this feels. Like if I'm playing softcore, I just, you know, I go do whatever it is I want. Push the corruption really high. It feels like this. Like, it feels like all my resources are very precious. Like, I don't want to progress until I'm ready. You know, like, every little step. Yeah, it's like roguelike. It's an infinite roguelike that goes as far as you want until you rip. Not getting me with the donut. My range is way too small to get hit by the donut. Oh, I forgot about Surge cooldown on idols. Well, shit. That could be interesting. I don't think a 4x1 though. I think we can get rid of these shitty ones. Oh, I didn't have this checked. Rip, dude. That's a brick. I missed a word per second. Alright, so blasting to do. I guess the meta progression is your solo account found as well. The solo character found is the true roguelike. Solo account found has meta progression. For when you rip. Faction leveling? You have to just look at it like a roguelite, though. You know? It's like you start your run over. It's just, instead of a run being an hour, it's like weeks or months, potentially. Just gotta look at it differently, right? A roguelike dungeon? There are roguelike dungeons. All the dungeons are roguelike dungeons. You choose a reward based on the path you take. The boss will drop an extra exalted helmet if you pick that reward. It makes it roguelike.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, if you hit 100, you should be rank 12. And if not, you spend the favor and then you're rank 12.
I cannot do that.
If you level with False Temple or whatever, you should have a lot of Weaver points by the time you're 100 as well. Or any strat that gives you Amber. Or just you buy Amber bags. That also works. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm memeing about the dungeon thing. Oh, 3 LP Renegades. That's cool.
I cannot do that.
Wait, couldn't I use Renegades?
I cannot do that.
That's like all attribute and attack speed. Definitely not ideal. You can't slam spell damage.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're slamming, what, like Fire Pen or something? Not the best options. That's a nice Bone Climber. I could slam that. Yeah. I think Ladle wins. Like, getting free ailments, mainly Frailty. And then getting the more multi. Plus Wand affixes being the best. And also a potential AoE corrupt. There's a few good corrupts, actually, for wands. It's the good thing about Fire Aura is we care about spell damage and AoE. So there's multiple good options. Offhand, yeah. Offhand, you either go like Catalyst Shield for defense, or you go like Transcribe Graver or some other sword for damage. I don't know if we want to... Like, you give up a lot of survivability going Transcriber. You give up your defensive offhand, and you also take increased damage because of dual wielding and give up a passive point for it. But you get attack speed, which gives you way more Fire Aura stacks, and the spell damage, and the pen, and the slam. Yeah, you do build more. I agree. You can compensate, because it's so much damage. It probably is worth. Probably worth. I'm tempted to slam an int on this helmet, though. I don't really need it. I think Red Rings is like this for late game. The all attribute, the move speed, the res, the DR. Basically everything on it is valuable. No surprise. Red Ring Classic. I need some better class idols before I can use this pyramid. But once we can, it'll be pretty nice. We could do some pretty good stuff with this too. Yeah. I think ours is good for now. Red rings are pretty easy to farm on COF. Once we get to late game, we just spam some prophecies and then we'll be farming. Yep. Yeah, pretty much. All in on the rings. Like, damage-wise, there's way better options than Red Ring, but nothing competes for the overall stat line. Even just res, solving your res on your whole gear set is worth so much. It saves you, like, 4 or 5 affixes. Where's our mages, though? We need Rune Prison.
Cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Does cemetery not have a mage? Oh, never mind. I thought we were at the end bit.
I cannot do that.
Freedom at last! Out of mana!
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Oh, Primordial? I'm still not sure. Ring is great for damage. Reliquary is great for AoE. The gloves are good for getting like levels for kind of free, and it has a bit of AoE on it, and it has a bit of attack speed. I don't know. There's a few options. I think it depends on what gear we end up getting.
I cannot do that.
Still undecided. T8 AoE? No. I mean the Primordial Gloves. Fire Pen. Spell damage. Yeah. That's pretty big. It's a good one. How rippy would a 300 corruption false temple farm being probably not bad. With all the shrine buffs. Just getting started each echo, I think, is a little rippy, but then once you're rolling, it's probably pretty... Oh, lost it. Yeah, true. Yeah, I lost it, I guess, the issue. I think 200 should be saved. Like, none of the Weaver dudes should come close to killing me. You wouldn't waste time farming at 200? Yeah. Well, more just like loot and XP. Just to get my gear rolling a bit more.
I cannot do that.
I feel like you get a lot of imprint procs though. That's true. Yeah, true. A lot of the random encounter stuff doesn't happen there.
I cannot do that. Fools! Fools!
But you'd be full carrying false temple anyway though.
Wild and free.
I could also do cemetery farm. You can get quite a surplus of amber for cemetery. It's like double surplus or something. Not worth.
Chance to breathe.
Could be. That's fair. Antipode with Enrage. That's kind of spooky. Whatever. It's fine, surely. Why 417? For like more stability for boss kills, or like why pass 3? More amber? Is it? I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure it was the same. Unless they changed it. But when I tested, I think it was like the same. So more amber would be weird, right? Because there's like the surplus amber matters a lot. Like if it costs the same as it as you get out of it. Every like little bit extra you get is like a multiplier to your sustain. So I don't think it does go up. Do you think so? Maybe. I'd have to test it again. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Omen Echo Chains, these are kind of spooky. Bones definitely do. I think bones basically scale like gold. I wouldn't be surprised if bones did. That might be in my spreadsheet as well. I don't remember if I checked that. I tested like 100 versus 1,000 or something. That's usually what I do, just to see if there's any difference at all. I usually do like 100, 1,000, and then 10,000. I don't remember there being a difference. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I looked into that. It's also possible that it changed. Yeah, the distribution was huge though. Like that was the one thing I put down a lot of data points, and the difference between like a good roll and a bad roll was pretty big. You also have to make sure you full clear, because the dudes are like inside the ground. If you don't like go to every corner, they're not popping up.
I cannot do that.
It's hard to test. It's just really tedious. Get like any reasonable amount of data. Because that's not how you actually play the game, you're specifically doing it just to test. Yeah, it's hard to say. Like sometimes 1,000 corruption is like a little bit better than 100, and then it just stops scaling. If it's like linear, then 100 versus 10,000 would be huge. I usually just test that to see if it stops scaling, because most things have a big difference between 100 and 1,000, and then you test 10,000 and it's basically the same. Occasionally 10,000 is like significantly better.
The silence wakes.
I cannot do that.
Man, what is this weird dash?
I cannot do that.
You will fracture like glass.
At least the regular ones do drop the Omen Idols. Oh yeah.
I cannot do that.
Can't forget our mage farm.
I cannot do that.
I think I might be comfortable doing some pushing when we get our wand. So it won't really make us much tankier, but it will make us kill stuff very quickly.
Do that.
Yeah, that bite attack did like 1,000 damage. That does so much. Things hit way too hard. At 300 corruption, that would be taking out over half my ward,
I cannot do that.
especially with bad mods.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, it's definitely a stun. You can't cleanse a stun either.
I cannot be contained. I must break free.
Yeah, I guess actually Nomad sounds kind of appealing. Just for that alone. Like those long stuns.
I cannot do that.
Yeah. I could get a good Nomad. I think I did put Nomad on my filter. I'll check after this.
I cannot do that.
Your thread is measured.
I cannot do that.
The Weaver waits.
Yeah, if I go low life, the amount of health you get, it's like a free T7 health. Would definitely be good. I don't think we're going low life. It's an option. I'm not against low life. If I can get a good boot and a good Exsanguinous and maybe glove, and then maybe some health on our items, I think it would be pretty tanky. I'd be giving up a lot of armor, but more probably higher EHP, I think. I think it would be a bit higher hit total. Oh, yeah. Let's check. Yeah, the strength and health is big. I'm still unsure about that. Twisted Art's good. I'm gonna try and get at least something for a blessing here in the Black Sun. I'm actually gonna do stability. Oh, did I? My spreadsheet must have had corruption data in there then. I don't remember anything changing since then, so if that's what the conclusion was, it's probably still the same.
Witness.
I cannot do that.
I did a bit of extra testing at Other Corruption. I think I made a second sheet somewhere. I had like a raw data sheet somewhere in my spreadsheets. But then I compiled it to be readable for the video.
Hopeless.
Is it possible to make Lightning Blast work without spark charges?
Finds you.
Maybe. I'm not sure how you would do that. You could just do basically the same thing except without spark charges. Spark Nova will give you a little bit of AoE, but I mean, you could do Brand of Deception with the spreading Lightning Blast, where it forks. But the damage is not going to be that high. I don't know. I mean, you can do it, I just don't know how you would make it good.
I cannot.
These give... Oh, these give so much bonus stability. You just full clear. You tried? I think you still go for the same tech though. Like you want the Nova, Spark Nova. I think you want Distant Spark if you go Sword. It'll give you a lot more crits. You don't need as many points. Spark Charge just takes a lot of points. Yeah, I think the big problem is going to be AoE. You could maybe do some sort of hybrid with melee and trigger Lightning Blast. But, I don't know. You're kind of just playing... It's way too low. It's the same damage as Lightning Blast, though. It inherits all the more multipliers and bonuses from Lightning Blast. It's basically the same.
My brilliance is unequal. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's like it's 1-to-1. It basically duplicates your Lightning Blast. Like every hit of Lightning Blast just becomes an extra hit. I mean, the base damage is slightly lower, but like the end build doesn't notice a difference.
Freedom. My research wasted.
I cannot.
That's a lot of stability.
Oblivion.
Fools. Fools.
Your reflection trembles.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, I think you could make it work. But it's just like, it's just a worse version of Spark Charge. It's like Lightning Blast itself doesn't do a lot of damage. It's mostly just based on a bunch of hits. Which is where Spark Charge kind of like, it feels almost designed to be used with Spark Charge.
Cannot do that.
You have Frenzy. Hmm. I am liking the AoE. Just every bit of AoE I can get helps a lot. I'm not sure if this is a good endgame relic, though. There's so many good options in that slot. I think Shattered Worlds would be pretty nice someday. Yeah, that's true. We could get a pretty good one. But even like Twisted Heart is crazy defense. I mean, for low life, I think you have to go Twisted Heart. The armor and the max health, plus the extra level. I think it's like mandatory. But for non-low life, maybe less so. Yeah, it is Giga health. Yeah, I'm not gonna do much boss farming until we get that perk. I don't think it's worth the effort. Once we get it, though, we can do some farming. Yeah, for non-low life, it might be worth it. I just think, like, if we can get big enough AoE, I can kind of just play like a ranged build. Basically, like Autobomb or like Mana Guide almost, kind of.
Your threat has been spun. I cannot. The world away is incomplete.
Yo, where's the mage? Did I kill the mage? No, right?
Cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I guess I must have. You can't skip that.
I cannot do that.
LP blood boots. Alright, I think we'll do one more echo, we'll do the boss, and then I'm probably going to be heading out. Grab some food. What are the mods on this? Cooldown recovery speed? Is this ass for Void Boss or no? I don't remember. That might be annoying with Void Boss. That boss can bug out. I think I'll just do boss without. I don't think Void Boss can kill me. Maybe. Maybe the void circle.
I cannot do that.
Behold, the dawn of the black sun.
Cannot do that.
My shadow will cover this world. Do you think this changes anything? This world is already dead.
You just take health. And dodge is probably better. Dodge actually helps my ward a tiny bit. I think we'll pick dodge. Even though it's not even empowered. Alright, we'll do this one echo then.
Your echo will break.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
His pain ripples through time.
I won't go back. I must break free.
I cannot do that.
Run from me. Run from me.
Prefixes and suffixes.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
We just need a good pyramid with plus omen and prefixes.
I cannot do that. Fools. Fools. I I cannot do that.
Hey, let's go. Level up.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Yeah, I think the life also goes really well with the cold stacking with shackles. But you give up a lot of the HP with shackles not having any armor and all that stuff. Like, I think like a Immortal Vi's light game is really good. But even before that, like a good Eternal Gauntlet. When you're armor stacking.
I am not a man of many prophets.
We need this in case we play B-hole. Hardcore B-hole, imagine.
Brilliance is unequal. My research wasted.
Yeah, your threat has been spun.
I cannot do that.
My work is incomplete.
Oh, this was fire aura area. Alright. Alright, nice. That's good progress. Hell yeah. Alright, I think we'll take a break now. We made it, what, from like 85 to 92? Solid run. Our stash is absolutely messed. Mana in. Low life Eternals. This is actually not bad. Cast speed's kind of a rip here. Oh, T7 low life gloves with double res. That minion health is a rip though. These are slammable. The slam base right there. That's a rip. Alright, cool. What's a good place to call it? Alright. Okay, I need to go before my wife eats all the food. Cheers, folks. We might be back later. Depends on our schedule, see what we gotta do, but yeah. Good progress. Peace. Wait, let me see if anybody's streaming. I gotta get past the raid. I don't know if anybody's on. How did I hear myself? Oh, Lizard's on. Hell yeah. We're doing a Lizard raid. Alright, let's go. Thanks y'all for dropping in. Yeah. Catch y'all later.